Okay. Hello, ma'am. If you would please tell us your name.
Nancy Dawson.
Nancy Dawson.
And I'm at Dawson, D-A-W-S-O-N. And right now we're in the Emmanual Family Life Center.
Okay.
And the quilt group that's headed by Miss Ida here.
Ladies, y'all wave to the camera. These are the quilt group. Okay.
And we've been here. I've been with the group for about 3 years, and I think she started this about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, and what does this group do?
It is a group, and it's based in the church, and we make different forms of quilts, and everybody has their own style of what they do.
Okay.
And right now, I'm working on an art quilt about breastfeeding.
Okay, now tell us about your material, how important your quilts are.
Well, I use different. This one here is an old quilt that's probably well over 100 years old that I tore up and put in a new quilt. So you see little tears and stuff in it and rips.
Okay. So it has historical significance.
Right. And I do a lot of topics around, slavery and African American history, religion, culture. So, I'm a textile artist.
Okay.
And I like to use textile to tell stories.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, is there a website that people can read more about you?
Because I'm also a performing artist. It's www.storiesfromthedirt.com.
Storiesfromthedirt.com. That is awesome. And how long have you been doing this?
Oh God, about 20. I've been doing stuff like this about 20 years.
28 years?
About 20.
20 years. And what inspired you? And is this only in Clarksville or is this
my company's all over the country.
Okay.
And when you look at my website, you'll see we travel all over, we perform, and I take quilts and teach people different things using textile.
Okay, so you're basically like teaching history.
Right. With textile.
With textile. Yeah. Okay, and what inspired you to do this, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I was a professor of black studies for a long time, and so sometimes I realized that students didn't learn always what you wanted with a book. Okay. And so you need to have other things to teach them. So that's why I started using textiles. Things that, a quilt is nice and fuzzy and warm. And so people have a tendency to like something they can feel like that.
Okay.
And this, then you can put all this other stuff on it. These difficult topics.
Now, what are you about to do with this quilt?
It's going to go on an exhibit.
Oh, okay. So you make quilts for exhibits to put in like museums or churches?
All over, yeah. Sometimes people just want them for private collections, but I do a lot of shows with them.
Oh.
To show people what it is about quilting and, textile. Like I said, this is an old piece of fabric here.
Okay.
That I'm using in this one. So
right.
You can see that's talking about a wet mammy that was used in slavery.
Oh. Now, what inspired you to do this one? Just the exhibit asked for this type of...
No. I think it's important to talk about, I think that breastfeeding has become a topic of when I was doing the subject of the wet mammy, and that is in slavery, the woman who would breastfeed the master's children. And I thought that was interesting that a woman was used as a commodity of that sort, that she was rented because she, could breastfeed. I thought that was just interesting and an interesting aspect of slavery. Oh, wow. And then when I started to do the research, I went on the internet, and when I put wet mammy in, all this pornography came up.
Wow.
And so I'm like, how could that become porn? And so that's why I put on the quilt, now it's porn, because this has become pornography. And nursing a baby should be all creatures, all animals, everything that God created has ability to nurse its own youth, its own young. And so if a woman does it, then what is it? So when I was making this, I was talking to a little girl, a young woman, maybe about 21, 22, and she said she breastfed her baby, and her friend said that she was molesting the child because she breastfed. And I just think that's just like, what? How did this become pornography? So that's why I decided to do this topic.
Oh, it's very beautiful. I noticed that it's a black lady breastfeeding a white baby.
Joel, how late did you stay out that night?
Now it's pouring.
Oh, you don't want to know.
Now, can you explain about?
Yeah, that's just using. I always be putting my own hair in these, and that's an example of that.
Yes, that's her hair.
But if you look at that ad,
We left the church and went dancing beside her.
see, this one was being rented for that purpose.
That is so sad.
Yeah, but now it's pouring. I mean, so it's this deep.
Now, this location, you're located out here on Trenton Road, out here by Wilma Rudolph, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now, so people, if they want to contact you, if they want a blanket, because I know, like, my mother loves these.
Well,
If they want a blanket, they just go to your website. So if you don't mind giving your website one more time.
it's www.stories, STORIES, from the dirt.com.
Okay, storiesfromthedirt.com. Now, do you have a Facebook page?
Yeah, just under my name, Dr. Nancy Dawson. Yep.
Dr.
Nancy Dawson. D-A-W.
D-A-W-S-O-N.
But if you go to my website, you can email me from the website.
Okay, got it. Okay, well, thank you so much for what you do for the body of Christ. Thank you. Have a good day.